Good morning. Good morning. It's Celeste here. Um, Happy Tuesday to you. I'm coming to you this morning with something that I hope will really challenge you as we go forward, particularly in the next couple of months, with so much information that is around us. What I've seen, there was a report that I heard yesterday and it was disturbing, which is why I'm making this video. It was disturbing because the messaging was coming from a person in a high position there over the CDC, and his conspiracy theories, or his theories, and I say it's conspiracy, and others may identify it as different, but it was so off the chain and so disturbing. And what he was saying and encouraging people to do through his Facebook posting that he did, that I just needed to speak up, because what I know for sure is, having worked years, decades literally, in advertising and marketing, I've worked in that industry for quite some time, and people spend billions of dollars to program your mind to buy their product, their service, what have you. And they just keep repeating the message over and over and over again, and then it becomes a part of your psyche. And so then you go into the store and you see that product and you think you know it because you've seen it on television, you've heard it on the radio, you read it in a magazine, and they just over and over say that same message and message. And then you just start responding in kind. And that's how it works. So repetition is a very powerful source of influence. It's a very powerful source for us in a positive way or negative. It's a neutral action, but how it's used and the results of that can be either a very good thing and a positive thing, or it can be very detrimental. And what I'm seeing in our world, particularly in the United States, and I think it's true around the world, is a lot of people are saying things that are not true, and they're saying it over and over and over, and people are buying into it. So my message today, and my encouragement, my strong admonition, is that we trust our own eyes. When people say something that just is not true, it's not right, if you know it, trust your own instinct, your own eyes, your own experiences, what you know for sure. Just because someone says it doesn't make it true. It may be true, but check it out. Don't assume that. And that's what I'm concerned about, is seeing people just respond to things and react to things, and they think it's true and they don't dig in. They don't do any kind of research. But even if you don't do a lot of research, common sense, sometimes when you think about it, could this really be true? Is it true in my experience? Have you seen it yourself? I just think that we need to be very careful, very, very mindful. And the other reason why I'm coming is because, see, there's a quote that often, Les has said it, other people have said it, evil prevails when good men and women do nothing. Evil prevails when good men and women do nothing. So you can hear these things that are like, whoa, that's crazy. But we, the people who I think are sane, in my opinion, or that are speaking truth, which I think is totally true. I'm speaking truth. If we sit on the sidelines and don't counter the negativity that's out there, then we're just as guilty. It's almost observing what's wrong, but doing nothing about it. So I'm coming on to try to encourage people to take a minute and really trust your own experiences. There was a quote that Groucho Marx, which was an actor many years ago, I don't know him that well, but I remember he said, what did he say? Something about, if you believe, you can either believe me or your own eyes. Which one? And it's the same thing as believing not just me or what you hear, but your own eyes. So I just want to encourage people to think about it. Think for yourself. Trust your own self. Trust your instincts. No one else is walking in your journey. And just because someone says it is, doesn't make it so. That's basically my message. I won't be repetitive in saying it over and over, but I just am concerned about all of these things that are like shocking almost. And we're becoming numb. I think people are becoming numb to some of the madness and some of the extreme statements and things that are just flat out false. Please Please, we hear in the news that they say, and I don't know for sure which is which, because some people are really, really good at positioning something and making it seem like it's true. But they say that, we've got not only our local domestic messaging, but people potentially from other countries who have a personal agenda. We all have agendas, but they have an agenda to want a particular outcome in the election, a particular outcome in a choices, particular outcome in decisions being made in different departments or industries or what have you. And okay, so we can hear it, but just check it out. Check it out. And then the last thing I'm going to say before I go is to choose to look for the best in humanity. The humans, we are really amazing people. God created us with the capacity to do amazing things, positive things. We can encourage people, and we see the best of people, particularly in tragedies. We've got these fires that's going on the west coast of the U.S., and we've got flooding and tornadoes. And when these massive things happen, humanity comes to the rescue. The neighbors, the people will come and pour into people. So we have that in us. We have the best of us in us. Why don't we choose to focus on that? That we're all human. We all walk and talk and breathe the same way. And just because the color of our skin or our choices of hair or choices of mate or whatever may be different, we still are human. So I'm encouraging us to choose to look to the best of humanity, to be the best of humanity. As we go forward. These are all choices. It's all choices. And so it's just another voice. I started this program, 100,000 Voices of Hope in Action. And I can't sit on the side and want to pour hope into people and not take action. So this is part of the effort. And I encourage you to share it. Share it, like and share this message to others, to encourage them to trust their own eyes, trust their own instincts, trust their own experiences, and choose to look for the best in humanity, the best of the people. Even the people that are doing crazy things, they probably need help, and I say that in a loving way, but really, if they're believing these things that are just not true, they probably need help. And a lot of us have been going through challenges with all of the stress of the viruses and losing jobs and finances and all of that. And it can affect you mentally. And that's real. But please come back to center. Take care of yourself, all of those good things. And I'm going to stop now, but you get the message. Please trust your own mind, your own experience, your own eyes, and look for the best in others and yourself. That's it for now. God bless you. We'll talk again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.